Ready to get started once again with another of your city commission candidates in Battle Creek. This time it's Commissioner Mark Behnke, who is an at-large candidate asking for re-election. Good morning, sir.
Thank you, Richard.
Thank you for being here.
Absolutely.
Running Behnke Transportation for a number of times. You've been elected to the commission since 1991. You've served as mayor twice.
Yes.
So why coming back? Why keep coming back?
Well, number one, I love Battle Creek. I think that's a given. Number two, I believe the best form of government in Battle Creek is a government that's closest to the people. I believe in a responsible, respective, and also a government that will respond and make certain that it's doing the best for Battle Creek. I receive hundreds of phone calls a year about just little situations. Yesterday, there was an individual that wondered what was going on with the Michigan State Police Post. Getting that information to the citizens is very important. And by the way, we are developing or looking at a developer that wants to purchase that Michigan State Police Post to further increase the economic value of the property in Battle Creek. I'd like to see it stay there and maybe develop into an office, but the economies of scale take the place, and we'll see what happens. But you know, there's an opportunity for people to keep government close to them, and I'd like to be that conduit. I graduated from a small Catholic school in downtown Battle Creek in 1976 called St. Philip. Their motto today, I don't know if we had it back then or not, is enter to learn, leave to serve. And that's what it's all about, is helping Battle Creek do better.
So what's the most pressing issue that we're facing now?
Good question. I think people will say jobs. I've been looking at this for a long period of time. I think BC Vision looks at it and says, you know, we need to really concentrate on those people that are unemployed, especially in wards 1, 2, and 3. Since that period of time, I've received some additional information. 27,700 people come into Battle Creek to work every day, which is, I think, a huge number. Federal Center, Duncan Aviation, Denso, Kellogg, Post, those people do not even live in Battle Creek. 8,770 people live in Battle Creek and work in Battle Creek. So very interesting numbers.
Right.
If you look at our master plan proposed, and that's where those numbers came from. I think it's interesting that we continue to place economic development as one of those attributes that we need to pursue and do better at. I think BC Vision has that as a goal. I think Battle Creek Unlimited does a very good job. And I think the Kellogg Foundation, now working with Cereal City Development Corporation, is going to continue to do that throughout the entire city. So,
is there a way that commissioners can act to help flip that number?
What we can do is try to encourage builders, realtors, to do more in our community. I think you see a little bit of that since the housing stock is being cleaned up a little bit. I see a few people building homes in some of the areas that we have not seen before. We see demolitions of homes. The Battle Creek Public Schools are helping us increase the number of people that work and live in Battle Creek by offering incentives to their school teachers. I feel a lot of change taking place. I think opportunities to invest and to obtain low-interest loans for purchases of homes has helped us. As a city commission, we can just make it easier for people to invest in Battle Creek, and that's very important. And I think this commission really has done that.
How so?
Well, number one, we work together. We have divided on a few votes. We've had the urban agricultural ordinance that was divided. We had the panhandling issue that was divided. We had the welcoming issue that was divided. But besides that, those three ordinance changes or resolutions, we've done a pretty good job of better understanding how we can hold our city manager accountable, reviewing our city attorney, and working together to make Battle Creek a better community. And I think under the leadership of Mayor Walters, we've done a pretty darn good job of that.
Is there another way or more ways that Mark Behnke and other commissioners could be more collaborative?
we're always changing. Different, and we'll have 3 new commissioners, no matter how you look at that. And those new commissioners bring a lot to the plate. I always look back at the time when Dean Newsom served. Dean probably contributed more to some of the policy in our community and some of the changes in our community that have been very effective, more than any other commissioner that I've seen in a long period of time, and I thank Dean Newsom for that. We need to continue to do that, and we need to set our legacy. We need to work hard. Deb Owens does a very good job at really reminding us of our responsibility to do more for the community in police and fire and infrastructure. So Mike Scherzer also the same thing. He really spoke when he needed to speak, and he did a good job. So we're going to have 3 new commissioners, commissioner in Ward 1, commissioner in Ward 4, and one at-large commissioner. And I think it'll be interesting to come together. We have a retreat right away after the election to really review the issues that we have on the plate for our city manager and see if there's anything new that we need to do or any new items that we need to bring forth.
Commissioner Mark Behnke asking to be reelected as an at-large commissioner in the city of Battle Creek. Thank you.
Thank you, Richard.
All right, we'll talk again soon.